Good morning. I'm James Floyd, Principal Chief, Muscogee Creek Nation, and with me today is Sonya McIntosh, the Manager of Realty Services for the Muscogee Creek Nation. We're both here this morning to discuss the recent signing of the Fountainhead land into trust parcel on Lake Eufaula in McIntosh County within Muscogee Creek Nation boundaries. This project has been ongoing since the first month I took office. And we're very pleased to report today that at this time, on April 30th, the Department of the Interior came out to Tulsa, and in a ceremony, we signed the documents to transfer the property of 48.5 acres into trust status for the Muscogee Creek Nation. I'd like to add as well is that the Fountainhead property consists of two parcels. We were able to get the first parcel of 14 acres into trust in December 2016 in a piece of legislation. The 48 acres is an additional parcel, and so it gives us 62 acres on the peninsula there at Fountainhead in the historic Fountainhead Lodge area, as it was previously called. And we now, with the approval of trust status, can move forward with our plans of development of the parcels there, and as well opportunity to speak with the state of Oklahoma and the Natural Resources Office on the transfer of additional property from the state of Oklahoma to the Muscogee Creek Nation, several thousand acres of land that's now called the Fountainhead State Park, that would transfer to the Muscogee Creek Nation in our management and development as a park. We believe that these three parcels of land within the next 12 months we should have a plan of what it would be like in the future. All along we've talked about having a destination resort in that area, and it being a tourist designation that would, in addition to our golf course that we have down there, would have a park. We had an application in for gaming. We should be getting approval on the gaming shortly. And then that would be on the 48 acres that we just put into trust, lodging as well as entertainment and food. So all these things will come together at the end of this year, most likely, and we'll have the plan in place, and then we'll move forward with the plan. But at this point, I think it's important that through the hard work of Sonya and her staff, that we were able to get the land placed in the trust. That was the biggest hurdle that we faced in development of this property. Now, when we look at McIntosh County has one of the highest unemployment rates in the state. Governor Fallin recently signed legislation creating opportunity zones, and McIntosh County is an opportunity zone, and so the Fountainhead property falls right in an opportunity zone. The benefit of having the opportunity zone is that developers can take tax benefits from it. They can have incentives to develop the property, so that works in our favor. So the timing couldn't be better. I think she signed a piece of legislation the same day we signed the land into trust documents. But again, I think the main thing this morning is that finally we have the land in trust. We purchased it in 2005, and now we can begin to move forward to the next phase of that.
Well, I'd like to thank Chief Floyd for allowing us to do our job very diligently. We had a big struggle that we overcame, and Chief Floyd allowed us to do that within our own means, and we had a lot of work that we did putting that land into trust. There was a lot of people in our office, I take no credit for it. I have a wonderful staff. I have a staff of 17 employees that did an awesome job. And with the help of the OKMULGEE agency and the regional office, the BIA in Muscogee and the OKMULGEE agency here, they did an awesome job helping us accomplish that goal. Chief Floyd came in and he said earlier, a mini task force, and allowed us to do our job. And the process was long. The BIA came back and asked for other things that we needed to do to put the land in trust, and we accomplished those goals, did everything they asked us to do, and now we have the land in the trust, and we just hope we help the community in McIntosh County, and it's a great day for the Muscogee Creek Nation.